Hey, y'all. What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Key, and welcome back to Saturn Studios. Woo! We in this bit for the second video. And I got a really nice DIY lined up, a really nice topic lined up as well. Um, what's really been keeping me going these days are the hilarious call outs that we know that the end times are near because of the rise of Dubai chocolate, Labubu's, and Love Island consumption crazes. And I just think that that shit is so funny to me because I myself am too a consumption queen. I love little knickknacks. I love little self care items. I love, honestly, just things I didn't even know I ever needed before. Like, I love innovation. So I love trying out new products and seeing what inspires me, what works, what doesn't work. But, these days, what happens when the consumption craze comes less about the craze and more of a distraction from the real world life events that are occurring in real time every day. Like the black community being affected in Memphis, Tennessee by Elon Musk's 33 turbine powered methane fuel engines to power his AI system Grok. Despite the permit for only 15 million. And there's like a border war between Cambodia and Thailand. So much going on, so many things happening. It's really hard to stay true to yourself, especially if you don't know who you really are. It's really hard to stay true to yourself when so many things are being pushed in your face. Get this, get that. Some people, I know folks that don't even like chocolate, going for the Dubai chocolate, so it's like things are being pushed in people's faces. And I feel like people are losing sight of like the things that they actually want to try out and the things that they actually like and businesses that they actually want to support versus going along with the trend. And so with that, I think it really begs the question, are we in the end times or is this just late stage capitalism? Stay tuned to find out. But seriously, we are about to DIY a jean mirror. Woo-hoo. No specific reason. I just had some jeans. Honestly, I had this mirror from a very long time ago. I broke it a very long time ago. The frames came off, but it was still in perfect condition. So what I plan to do is just basically make a new frame for it, but with jeans. And that's really for no specific reason. I just decided to revamp my mirror. And the original video topic was going to be projection politics with a triple K. But I decided that might be too deep and I didn't want to send nobody into a spiritual psychosis. So, to the art.
Okay, so now we should have a pretty nice view of me starting on this jean mirror DIY. Same thing as last time, just a few supplies. I have pool noodles, again, some jeans, old jeans collected from different places. I'm just using a knife. A knife worked pretty well to cut and measure the pool noodles to the frame of the mirror. And other than that, I use hot glue gun. Gorilla glue just did not work well with this. I have fabric glue. I tried to. The fabric glue, see with that, I'm sure it would have worked, but you would have had to like hold it down until it actually dried. And I didn't have time for that. So yeah, we just used a hot glue gun. But to get more into the topic of this video, many see the end times as the rapture, the world ending, the sun exploding into a black hole, atomic world war. But also, I'd like us to consider the end of times as we know it. An end to buying things for the warmth of the home or the heart, but instead rather to impress the next person. Clout is one hell of a drug, and it entices people into consuming things, I feel, only because they see the next person doing it, or simply because it's been marketed and pushed to them in several different ways. Late stage capitalism, to me, is anything that is unsustainable. That includes not just overconsumption, but like the spiritual burnout of always producing, always curating, always improving, always like trying to be something looked at. Like, no, Bell Hooks once wrote, "Where we stand, class matters." When we love to shop more than we love ourselves or others, consumerism has become the dominant force in our lives. And don't get me wrong, because I love a slay. I love aesthetics. I love when someone walks into the room and you can tell that they care about what they're presenting. You can tell they believe in what they're presenting. But what I think gets weird, I think when it starts to feel like end times behavior is when that presentation becomes like your only sense of self. It's when we have all turned into marketing departments, not people. Like, we are individuals. We as individuals are the brand. And I cringe every time I hear that because I really know what they mean, but I think that language will really soon become harmful. Like, I completely understand the ideas behind spam Finsta accounts. I truly, truly do. But I think for me, myself personally, like if I were to do that, my main page, I would truly look perfect. And I'm not perfect. Like, I'm not. So I really think that that can become harmful. And I also think that when healing gets rebranded into Bath Bomb and a whole entire Amazon storefront, that it just gets too ridiculous. Because is that really what you need to heal? For you, for yourself, and you know yourself. You should. Is that really what you need? But that's the paradox of now. Truly, I think that's the paradox that we're living in. We're grieving the world while doom scrolling at the same time, and maybe that's just how we cope. Audre Lorde talks about this inner resources and uses of the erotic. The erotic as power. The erotic is a resource within each of us that lies in a deeply female and spiritual plane. Unexamined or suppressed, it remains a powerful, unacknowledged force. And there's a strange existence of dread and desire, collapse and creation. We're watching institutions fail, climate change unravel, and injustice persist overall. At the same time, making TikToks, watching Love Island, bedazzling mirrors, and crafting entire aesthetics out of survival. And it looks trivial on the surface, but it's really not. I think it's really a deeply intentional response to despair. And that's where, again, that quote from Uses of the Erotic resonates. Like when they describe the erotic as a resource for each of us that lies in a deeply female and spiritual plane, she's not just talking about sexuality. Like they're talking about a feeling, about the inner power that comes from tuning into what brings us real joy, pleasure, and meaning. And when she says that unexamined or suppressed, it remains a powerful, unacknowledged force, she's warning us that when we disconnect from this resource, when we lose access to one of the most life-affirming tools we have, that's dangerous. So I don't think we're in the end times exactly, but we may be at the end of slowness and quiet, and the end of understanding value without virality, and the end of making something meaningful that isn't monetized. Just enjoy some music for the rest of this Jean Mirror DIY. I really want to talk about bog bags and how much I love the functionality of them and how you can switch it up and make them cute and make them functional for the work or the beach and stuff, but I changed my mind. So enjoy some music.
I mean, I guess I'm fine. I know that I'm a dime. I'm feeling past my time. I know my gifts sublime. Yeah.
Okay, so obviously it's a different day. Shouts out to my hairstylist. Her name's Benta, Miss Benta Brady. Let me tell y'all something. She is from Senegal and she put me on to this restaurant. Yes, shouts out to St. Louis Cuisine in Riverdale. Yeah, y'all don't know nothing about that. I can't even tell you the type of food I like from there. No, seriously, it's all in French. And I used to take French, but I don't know, it's different. It's a new day and I forgot to film an outro, so here I am. And the Jean Mirror obviously is complete. It looks so nice. It actually came out a lot better than I expected it to. I was gonna, sell it for like $300. So no, I'm playing. I'm joking, I wasn't gonna do that. No, I didn't plan on, I just wanted to see what it would look like, but it came out a lot better than I thought. So I think I might actually keep it and put it in my space or maybe even gift it. I'm not sure yet. But to do an outro, I don't think that we are at the end times, to be exact. But I do think that we are at the end of times as we know it. COVID definitely, I think, did a number on us more than we would like to admit, more than our government would like our research to admit. But capitalism definitely has done an even bigger number on us. And I think in today's times where capitalism teaches you that, if you can't sell it, then it's not worth anything. And my voice just got so deep. Capitalism teaching us to sell your identities, your dreams, your traumas, all as a means of results or a means to make ends meet. And yeah, I just want us to be very careful about that. But that's the thing, when something ends, something else must also begin anew. And so that's why I love DIYing. That's why I love creating, making something new, continue to make something new, always continue to create, especially in a system that wants to consume you. In the book Emergent Strategy that I'm reading right now, the future is a verb. Okay, we are creating the future right now. So maybe the end times won't look like fire coming down from the sky, and maybe it's more people logging off their phones, getting out of the algorithm, turning their old jeans into mirrors. Just creating stuff that they just want to see more instead of buying it. So that's it for today's video. Cue the outro.
Yeah. Not an influencer, no, I move different. Scrolling through the chaos, yeah, I groove in it. Rhinestones on the soapbox, but there's truth in it. They want cute, yeah, I'm cute, with a mood on me. Mood on me, got that tool on me. Mood got that tool on me.